Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter.
And the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defence.
Rooney! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Reinders. And he's being shifted off it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Valverde. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rooney. He's picked his way through. Gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, that's been intercepted. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to pass it through. Valverde. Decent chance! It's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Shanghai Shenhua are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eder Militao. And here's Bellingham. Reinders. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gravenberg stood his ground strongly. Bellingham. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And the counter is on. That's very neat. And it's Valverde. Opts to... And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Rooney with the short one. Hoisted it. It's a mighty effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Shanghai Shenhua find a position of real strength now. Ibrahimovic. Jordan Henderson. Otto could try cutting inside here. Konate gets it away. Mbappe. Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Palmer. Now this could be a chance. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! Rooney getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland.
Has been indicated.
Bellingham. And he's in on goal. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Rooney picked out, he's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gravenberg. Can he get on the end of this? Reinders. Now, can they get him away? And it's Bellingham. Palmer. Haaland. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Reinders gets into a good position.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Palmer. And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Jordan Henderson. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Pele. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide. And it's been played through. Mbappe. Pele. Valverde. Out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Valverde. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is shot at goal! Gravenberg. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Pele. Rooney. And this is Rooney. He's got full. Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me. And Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time, some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Palmer. Great vision, and it's made its way to him. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Spread it left. Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And that's a throw-in. Potw. Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Messi! Oh, what has happened here? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And here's Haaland. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! And he's done it! And that takes him up to 30. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he was quick to react. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Palmer. Bellingham. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Triol gets good distance on it. Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Deco running with the ball, aims beyond the defence. It's Eto'o! And he hits the net! Barcelona are back in business! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion. And a chance! Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Palmer. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's picked his way through. Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Opts to play it back. Some really good ball movement. Well, he's seen that early. Used the sixth sense.
Has been indicated.
And here's Haaland. Palmer. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Out to the left it goes. And that is expertly dealt with. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
A quick reminder.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Vietnam are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Bullish header! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He is through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Palmer. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shoots! And this is... and he's following up! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Vietnam choosing
Mbappe.
to make the first change.
Number 20. Erling Haaland. Number 11. Palmer. Coming on the field.
Asensio.
Number 18. Rodrigo. Number
Vietnam
21.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 4. Marco Asensio.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product. And
Ronaldinho! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Barcelona finding their passes. Passes just off target. Rodrigo is herring after that one. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Triol. Cruyff. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's picked out the run. Ronaldinho purring through the gears.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Reinders cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's in on goal. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19. Reinders. Coming on the field. Number 7.
Knocks it into space.
Judas. Number
That
6.
was very necessary.
Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo. Now it's Romario.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They
Nearly
have to
3
stay
minutes
focused at
added
all
time.
times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, super ball. But can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello attendees, this is a lost
Vietnam
children's
leave it
announcement.
late,
With
but in the
father
end,
of a boy
it was
in a
great. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And they can counter here. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ferdinand. Maldini. Baresi. He is through here. Bellingham. Mbappe. And it's made... Haaland! Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Expertly cut out, really. Really well taken goal. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Still goalless. And here's Mbappe. Reinders, here's onto this. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Potw did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can he find a finish? Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Good, strong midfield running. And Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Ambitious ball here. He's in space and looking for options. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Suarez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Palmer. Now Eder Militao. Palmer. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour played now. That pass has been well intercepted. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Palmer. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Eder Militao. Haaland. Look at the space here. Oh, can he finish? And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. And here's Reinders, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has been indicated.
Saliba has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bellingham. And it's Reinders. And Gravenberg. Gravenberg proves... There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Vietnam really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Vietnam ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Maldini gets a foot in here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And back out it comes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Palmer. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Oh, real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham. Mbappe! Mbappe ploughing through the middle. And he's only too happy to take that back. Has a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it to Luis Suarez! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Reinders. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's found some space. He's had a shot! And how did he not make it four?
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Great chance! This time, surely! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. Into the last quarter of an hour. Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here.
Arsenal are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet tries a shot!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Vietnam are coasting towards victory. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Palmer. Eder Militao, who's set up one goal so far. Reinders. No way through. And here's Palmer. And it's Reinders. Ferdinand. And they've got a throw. Ball in. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.